of guys on the team?
Nah, I don't really know too many guys this year. I remember the first time we played them, I knew a lot of guys. But you know, I'm always in Clemson now, so I don't really know like some of the new guys that be coming through.
You've prepared for visions of another return for touchdown. You had in 2014 against them, right?
Yeah, and I actually did. It was crazy when I got to the 5, and I'm like, I'm about to score again, and got tackled, but it's all good.
You've had to prepare for Georgia Tech in the past. How difficult is that to, on 1 week's notice, get prepared for that? And now you guys get 2 fewer days than normal.
I don't feel like it's that hard because we already put in some work on Georgia Tech.
When?
Like back during camp. Coach Sweeney, he already saw how it was going to be difficult for us, to fit time in for this game. So we started working on Georgia Tech a while back. So when we go into practice this week, it'll really just be adding on some things that we already went over.
Is it easy because they basically are the system that they are, so it'll come back a little bit old hat for us?
There's never really too many changes in their scheme.
Were y'all able to work some last week?
Say that again?
Were y'all able to work some last week on Tech?
Nah, we didn't work any last week. It was all South Carolina State last week. Most of our work came in during camp before the season. Once we get into the game, it's just whatever team we're playing, that's the team we focus on.
How did the interception unfold? What did you see on the play?
I was really just reading the quarterback's intentions, and his eyes took me there. I went there. I really didn't think he was going to let the ball go, but he probably didn't see me. He let it go. I just grabbed it.
How nice was it as a defense to come out and get the shutout and play really well?
That felt real good, man, because we don't really pay attention to the things that go on the internet and stuff, but of course we get to hear we hear a lot of people saying this and that, doubting us. So it feels real good to come out and just, play a whole game of football, really. Just keeping the goose egg on the scoreboard, that feels real good, just knowing that we played the whole game.
What do you feel like was the key for you guys doing that?
I really think it was just our focus, man. And, we kind of had a team meeting, and, the leaders on our team, they just got together and basically told us we need to step it up, and that's what we did.
What was that message?
The message was really just, lock in and pay attention to details, don't take any game lightly. Really the basics, but, sometimes you got to go back over that stuff when there's a lot of stuff going on.
Who called the meeting?
Ben Bower. He's really like the quarterback of the defense, He calls the shots, and he's a great leader, man, He's real vocal. He knows what needs to be said, when it needs to be said. He saw the stuff that was going on, and, he called the meeting, and
was it just defense or was the whole team?
Just the defense, The offense, I'm pretty sure they had that in their meeting too because, they really stepped it up this week too. And I know Sweeney talked to the offense a lot. And, those guys came out and played good today.
What's to say about Ben that, he's a guy that wasn't even able to play this week, but he still, called a defensive meeting or whatever and got you guys refocused?
He's just a great guy, man. On and off the field, just a great leader. He has those qualities to be a great leader. And, it's not all about him. He's a real selfless guy. He really cares about the team. So him calling that meeting, it really shows that it's not just about him, especially with him not playing this week. And he still felt the need to talk to us.
What was the reaction from the rest of the defense?
It was a positive reaction. We always, just take in the things that he says because, we know he's not going to lead us in the wrong direction, and he's never going to say anything to just piss everybody off. He's really saying stuff that we need to hear, and we know we needed to hear it. It's all about taking constructive criticism and going out there and changing it.
Jadar, you have Georgia Tech coming up on short turnaround. How much were you able to prepare for them during August camp?
We prepared for them a good bit, so that's why I don't feel like the short week is really going to affect us that much. It's really just all about making sure we stay healthy and just retaining the stuff that we did do back in August.